One of the greatest lessons I have learned is that nothing that comes our way that we bring before God that will not have solution. No problem is too big for God to solve, and none is too small for him to pay attention. One day, as a young preacher, I came across the scripture I'm going to read tonight, Nahum chapter 1, verse 7. The Lord is good. Oh, somebody say that. My God is a good God. God is a good God. Somebody say amen. Listen to this. The Lord is good, a stronghold in the day of trouble. I am wondering how someone that is good, I who is in trouble, is permitted to hold him. God is good. Say that. Now say that with me. Now say this with me. When I'm in trouble, he allows me to hold him with my trouble. God has no trouble. How many of you believe that? Oh, yes. Genesis chapter 1. The Lord God made the heaven and the earth was void, not heaven. Every time there's trouble, there's not one in heaven like on earth. I've never heard earthquake in heaven. I've never heard thunder blast in heaven. I've never heard bomb in heaven. I've only read once in my Bible there was war in heaven. It didn't last too long. The man who caused the war in heaven was cast down. Somebody say hallelujah. Now listen to this. I want to make it as easy to you as I've made it easy for myself. God is good. The Lord is good. Say that 2 times. But when I'm in trouble, say that. He permits me to hold him. I may not make sense to you, but I'm making sense to myself. May I borrow you one more time? All right? This man is a good man. Assuming that I am terrible, and assuming that I'm very, very bad, he stands and says, Benson Idahosa, I'm a good man, I'm a godly man, but whenever you are in trouble, hold me. If he was worse than me, he can't help me. Did you hear that? If he's in more trouble than I am, he can't help me. But he has no trouble. He's good. Oh, somebody say he's good. The Lord is what? The Lord is what? Good. When you are in trouble, you don't need a man with double trouble. You need a man that has no trouble to take you out of trouble. It is like if I'm on the floor and I fall, I don't need a man in the pit to lift me up. Sir, can you lift me up?
I'll sure try.
Lift me up, sir. Now, why did he lift me up? He is standing. Do you understand what I'm saying? This man lifted me up because I was down. If he was there and I'm here and I'm looking for help, I don't need him. I need a man who is not in trouble like me to give me help. I need someone who is well to pray for me when I'm sick. I need someone who is alive to give me life when I'm dying. I don't need a dead man to pray for me to live. The Lord is good. Say that. Now, say it again. A stronghold. Did you hear that? God is what? Strong to hold. God is strong to hold when I'm in trouble. Oh my God, you didn't hear that. The Lord is good, say it. A stronghold for me when I'm in trouble. Join the three together. The Lord is good. Strong enough for me to hold when I am in trouble. Oh my God. Don't you think that's whom you need? That's whom I need. Look at what this prophet brought out. In the day of trouble, he's good. He knoweth them that trust in him. Thank God. Say, God know me. I trust him. Look at the 8th verse. But with an overrunning flood, he will make an utter end of the place thereof, and darkness shall pursue his enemies. Look at verse 9. As a Christian, what do you imagine against the Lord? Now that the Bible is telling you God is good, what is the thought in your heart? When I'm in trouble, do I still remember that God is good? That's what he's asking here. When things don't go the way I want them to go, do I change my opinion and think that the trouble is from God? His name is good. Or somebody say good. When I'm in trouble, he allows me to come to him. Say good. But the prophet is asking, the day you need sun and rain fall, what do you think of God?